everyone, I want to talk about fashion portfolio today and what I recommend, just some tips in general. Whether you're a fashion design student, whether you're a student entering fashion school, or it's for your next job, what do I suggest? So first of all, you know, when I got to Paris, I was amazed with a lot of the fashion design portfolios that I've seen in my school, because they all come in this leather zip bags. So there's like smaller or bigger formats. A lot of them use bigger formats because that's what our teacher recommends. And I bought 2 of those, and they're in my home in Philippines, and I didn't bring them here because it was too heavy. And then over the years, every time I have an interview, it's so heavy. And even though it looks so posh, if you're commuting and you don't have a car, I would suggest to skip that. I would recommend something like this, okay, because it's lighter. And I know some people would carry a smaller one, like A4 size. I don't recommend A4 size. You know why? It looks so, for me, okay, this is just my opinion as someone who works in the fashion industry for a long time and fashion school for 8 years, it just looks so cheap. It looks like you skimped on it, like, you know, you were being stingy. I know money is important in these days, but there are ways that we could save up to get this. I feel a larger format looks better. Actually, this is kind of small still, but for me, this is already in between. And you also need to decide whether your work, you prefer to show them on like this. I just have the patterns, like on vertical mode or portrait mode, because that's important, because that would set the tone for the rest. I have a lot of students deciding on this at the end, and I'm like, see, you have to redo all the formats, the layouts, just because of that. So I suggest right in the beginning, decide, is it going to be this way or that way? Just for me, for practicality purposes, you know, I would suggest something really lightweight. What else? And also, think of what you will show. A lot of people think that we have the time to listen to them for longer than 10 minutes. I mean, like, imagine 5 minutes. I only have 5 minutes to talk to you. Put all your best work in the beginning and like have a little bit of summary, especially if you're interviewing for a brand. You want to show the ones that they could relate to. For example, if you're applying for a children's wear brand, you're not going to show your dark gothic themes. I don't think they would like that. Or, you know what I mean, like read the room, you know, like do your research as well. So that kind of work. This is not a fashion history album or something. We don't need to know everything you've done. Just give us some idea, okay? By the way, you know, something that is relevant to the brand. I hope this helps. I plan to write an ebook on fashion illustrations using Photoshop and Illustrator. So if you have some questions in advance, let me know in the comments, because I would like to add those in my book. Anyway, au revoir.